My name is Sunday Bada. I am here again to teach you guys how to solve JAMB pass question, mathematics for year 2021. Let's begin to solve this question together, simplified. Let me write out the question. Multiply by 10 raised power 0. Now to remove this negative sign, we need to turn this to proper fraction by saying 1 over 125 1 over 3. We have turned this to what? To proper fraction. We have removed the minus. The next one, 1 over 49, 1 over 2. We have removed this minor as well. If you want to remove the anything raised power is 0 is what? Is 1. This 10. Anything raised power is 0 is 1. Turn that one to 1. Now, 125, the cube root. What is the cube root of 125? This one is 49 square root of 49 multiplied by 1. What is the square root of, let me divide this page into 2. The square root, the number, the digit number that you can multiply 3 times, that will give you 125 is what? Is 5. 5 times 5, 25. 25 times 5 is going to give you 125. Therefore, our final answer here, square root, cube root of 125 is 5. 1 over 5 multiplied by, what is the two number that you can multiply together that will give you 49? The square root of 49 is what? 7. 1 over 7 and 1 here. 1 times 1 times 1 is what? 1. Yes, 1 times 1 times 1 is 1. 5 times 7, 35. Our final answer is 1 over 35. Do you have 1 over 35 there? Yes, C. Our final answer is C. Let's move to the next question. If 3 raised power 2x equals to 27, what is the value of x? Now let me write out the question out. 2 raised power 2x is equal to 27. Now this is a base. We will turn this 27 to base as well so that they will look alike. 3 raised power 2x. How many 3 can we see that we can multiply that will give us 27? That's 3 times. 3 times 3, 9. 9 times 3, 27. 2 raised power 3. Now the base, let's cut out the base. This base, cut it out and write out only the 2x equals to 3. Let's divide both sides by coefficients of x, which is 2. 2 here 1, 2 here 1. How many 2 can we see in 3? 1. It's going to remain 1 over 2. Our final answer is one whole number 1 over 2, or 1, because 1 over 2 is the same thing as half. 1 over point half. 1 point half. Do you have that? Yes, B. Final answer is what? B. Let's move to the next question. Express in standard form. Let me write out the question out. 0, 0, 0, 5, 6, 2. Therefore, you are going to move this point to where you will see digit numbers, significant figure. 1, 2, 3. You stop at 5. That is what? 3. It means that we move it to the right side 3 times. Our final answer is going to be 5.62 multiplied by 10 minus 3. If you move it to the right side, it will always give you what? Negative sign. This is a standard form. Do we have 5.62 multiplied by minus 3? Yes, our final answer is A. Let's move to the next question. Given that 1 over 3 log P equals to 1, find the value of P. Let me write out the question. 1 over 3 log 10 P equals to 1. Isn't it? Yes, fine. Now we are going to move this 1 over 3 and put it as raised power P. This one log 10 P 1 over 3 is the same thing, equals to 1. In the log, when you see 1, it means that log 10 and log 10, that is why we see what? We see 1. Let's say, for example, log 10 of log 10. If you cut out this one, it's going to give you what? 1. That's why we have 1 here. Therefore, we are going to replace this log 10 here and replace it with log 10. Therefore, it's the same thing as 1. 1 equals to log 10 over 10, because 10 cut 10 is going to give you 1. That's why we have 1 here. Now we have to replace it back. Now log 10 and log 10 cut out each other. We are going to have p over 3 equals to 10, isn't it? Yes, this 1 raised power 3, we move the raised power something like this. 1 bracket 3. What's one number? This 1 over 3 is what I wrote out here. It means that a single number that you can multiply that will give you 10. When you say 10, 10 is 10. That's 10. But if it is something that's 2, you can see how many two digit number you can multiply together that will give you 10. But this one is only 1, which means that your final answer will still be 10 because it's one single. Raised power 3. 10 raised power 3 is what? It means that 10 times 10 times 10. What is it going to give us? It's going to give us 10 times 10, 100. 100 times 10 is going to give us 1000. Our final answer is what? 1000, which is E. E. Let's move to the next question. Simplify log 6 plus log 2 minus log 12. Let me write out the question. Log 6 plus log 2 minus log 12. Anything in the log, wherever you see plus, it means multiplication. Wherever you see minus, it means division. That's the rule of log. Therefore, let's apply the sign. The log 6 multiplied by what? By 2. The plus means multiplication, isn't it? Over this minus subtraction means division. It's going to give us what? 12. It's the same thing. Therefore, 6 times 2 is going to give us 12 over 12. 12 here 1, 12 here 1. Our final answer is log what? Log 1 is our final answer. If our final answer is log 1 in the log, it's the same thing as, yes, for us to have log 1, it means that we have something like this. Log 10 raised power is 0. Is 0. Log 10 raised power what? Is 0. Let me rewrite it here. Log 10 over 10 raised power is 0. It means that when this log 10 cancel out log 10, the remaining one is 0. That's what you are going to write out, which is the final answer. Don't stop at one that your final answer is what? Log 1, because the log still beside the 1. You cannot leave your answer that is final answer is 1. No, because log is still there. For you to have log 1, it means that 10 raised power is 0. Anything raised power is 0 is what? Is 1. Therefore, you are going to cut out this log 10, log 10, the raised power only. That's what you write out as your final answer. Do you have 0 there? C. Therefore, our final answer is what? C. Let's move to the next question. Find the number which logarithm to base 10 is 2.6025. Now, if you want to look for this one, find the number. What is the number they are asking us to find? Let me write out the number. The number is unknown, isn't it? Let's assume that the number is x. Therefore, for log 10 raised power x that we don't know, the number that give us the final answer of 2.6025, isn't it? Now to substitute for this one, let's change this one 2.6 to log 10 as well. I'll say log 10 x equals to log 10 raised power 10. Now log 10 raised power 2.6025. Now let's cut out the log 10 out. Log 10 we cut out. It will remain only what? S equals to 10 raised power 2.6025. What is the 10 raised power 2.6025? Let's press our calculator. 10 raised power 2.6025 is going to give us 400.4. That's our final answer. The number, find the number. This is the number that is missing, which is x. Is 400.4. Our final answer, where is it? A. Let's move to the next question. Factorize. Let me write out the question. Minus 11a plus 6. Now, if question say you should factorize this one, how do we solve this question? Whenever you see any coefficients beside the a raised to power 2, what you need to do, what you need to do is that multiply these 3 and 6 together. 3 times 6 is going to give you what? 18. Yes, as I was saying, we are going to look for the number. After we multiply 3 multiplied by 6, is going to give us 18. What two-digit number that we can multiply together that will give us 18? But when we minus it or add it, it's going to give us minus 11a. What is that number? We have to think. The number is 9 and 2. 9 multiplied by 2 is going to give us what? 9 multiplied by 2 is going to give us 18. And if you say 9 plus 2 is going to give us what? 11. 11a. Therefore, we are going to replace this minus 11a with this 9 and 2. How can we do that? You say 9a minus 2a is going to give us what? Minus 11a. This minus 11a, we are going to replace this minus 11a here with this minus 9a and minus 2a. Let's rewrite our question. 3 raised to power 2 minus 9a minus 2a plus 6. That's it. Therefore, let's bracket it. Now we factorize it. What is the common number that can go between here? We see 3a. 3a can go because a is here and a is here. How many 3a can we see here? We see 1. It will remain only 1a because a is raised to power 2 minus 3 here. This a has gone. Close the bracket. What can factorize 2a plus 2 plus 6? That's 2. This one will remain a plus how many 2 can we see in 3? And 6. How many 2 can we see in 6? 3. Therefore, we just pick one out of the factorize, the minus 1, a minus 3, and pick this one and add this one, 3a plus minus 2 minus 2. What we use to factorize it? 3a minus 2. That is, therefore, our final answer is a minus 3 and 3a minus 2. Where can we find that? Okay, this one. The first one came 3a minus 2, which is this one, multiplied by a minus 3 and this one. Our final answer is what? A. Let's move to the next question. Solve the equation. Let me write out the question. 3a plus 10 equals to a raised to power 2. Now we are going to do what? Pack everything in one side. How can we do that? So that we will see it as equation, proper equation. Now this 3a jump to the other side, go and meet a raised to power 2. And this minus 10, you to jump. You are going to rewrite the equation like this. 3a is here. So this minus 3, this is plus. If you didn't see, there's an invisible plus here. 3a. By the time it jump is equal to, it's going to change what? To minus 3a. This plus 2, if it jump equals to, is going to change to what? To minus 10 equals to what? Is 0. Now we have changed our equation. We have combined all the digits into one place. Now what can we do? Here, there's nothing there. It means that we have to focus on this last number. We will look for the number, but the other one that we solve, I think there is 3 there. I now said that 3 multiplied by 6. That's why we have 18. That look for two numbers that we can use to multiply that will give us 18, or we can plus or add that will give us minus that stuff. But the same thing is this one, but this one does not have any coefficient beside a raised power 2. What are we going to do? Focus on this last number, which is 10. What two number? Now we are going to focus on this 10. What is the two-digit number that we can multiply together that will give us 10? But when we add it or minus it, it's going to give us minus 38. The number is what? 5 and 2. 5 times 2, 10. 5 minus 2, 3. Therefore, let's calculate it out. We want to get minus 3a, isn't it? Now, you now say your final listing minus 5a plus 2a is going to give us what? Minus 3a. This minus 3a, we are going to replace it with what? Minus 5a plus 2a, because it's the same thing. Now, let's rewrite our equation. Minus 5a plus 2a, it has replaced that one. What remains here? Minus 10. Just write your minus 10 equals to what? Is 0. Let's close the brackets. Let's factorize now. What's the common factor? The number that is common here is a. We may want a here. This one 5. What can go here? We can use to factorize this one 2. 2 is here and 2 can go in 10. It will remain a minus. How many 2 can we see in 10? That's 5. Just pick one out of this. A minus 5 bracket a plus 2 equals to 0. What is our final answer there? Okay, we still need to continue. That's not our last bus stop. Let me create a space here so that we continue. We have a minus 5 equals to 0, isn't it? Now, a 0, by the time minus 5 jump to go and meet it, will change to plus. Final answer is going to be a equals to, or a plus 2 equals to 0. A, when the 2 minus plus 2 jump equals to, it will change to what? Minus. 0 minus 2. A is equal to what? Minus 2. Our final answer is plus 5 minus 2. Do we have that? D is plus 5. No. A is not answer. No. B is not answer. C is not answer. Yes, D is the answer. Plus A, or A minus 2. Plus A minus 2. That's our final answer. D. Final answer is D. Let's move to the next question. Now simplify. Let me rewrite the question so that we can proceed. Bracket 3 over x minus 15 2y bracket divided by 6 over xy. Let me divide the page so that we can have enough space. Now let's look for the LCM of this bracket only. Let's follow the Bodmer step. Now, what is the LCM of x 2x? Is going to give us what? 2xy. That's the LCM for this one. Now let's substitute 2xy. How many s can we see here in 2xy? We see, so the s and s cut out. It will remain what? It will remain 2y. The 2y multiplied by 3 is going to give us 6y, isn't it? Minus 2y. How many 2y can cut out 2sy? It will cut out 2y. It will remain only x. What do we have left? X. S times 15 is going to give us 15x. This division that we have here, division, if you want to change it to multiplication, it means that denominator will come up while denominator will come down. Multiply by xy over 6. We have turned the divisions towards multiplication. Now, let's factorize this one. 3y minus 15x. What is the common factor here? Is 3. How many 3 can we see in 6y? We see 2y. Minus, how many 3 can we see in 15? 5, isn't it? 5x over 2xy multiplied by xy over 6. Now let's cut out, let's divide. 3 here 1, 3 in 6 2. Xy we cut out sy. Sy here 1, si 1. What do we have left here? We have 2y 5x multiplied by 1. I think we don't have anything there. Okay. And we have 2 times 2 left here. 2y minus 5x bracket 2 times 2 is going to give us 4. What is the next thing we can do? Nothing. That's our final answer. 2y minus 5x over 4. Where is our answer here? Our answer is A. 2y minus 5x over 4. Final answer is A. Let's move to the next question. Let me write out the question. Simplify 1 over 4, 2 raised power n minus 2n plus 2. Isn't it? Now this is base, this is base. This 1 over 4, let's turn these ones to base as well, to 2. How can we do that? Just say 1 over 2 raised power 2. It means that 2 times 2, 4, is the same thing as 1 over 4. Still have the same thing as 2n plus 2. Isn't it? Now let's turn this one up. Let's bring it up. This 1 over 2 raised power 2, when we bring it up, it's going to give us negative 2 minus 2 bracket 2n minus 2n plus 2. Now let's open the brackets. How can we open the brackets with this base? Let me divide the page. Now this one multiplied by this 2 minus 2n multiplied by 2n minus 2 multiplied by this 2n plus 2. I think we understand what I did here. This 2 raised power minus 2, I multiply by 2n. This is it. And again, 2 raised power minus 2, I multiply with this 2 raised power n plus 2. This is. Now, in the multiplication, if you want to add up two base together, whenever you see multiplication, it means that we are going to add it. You are going to use addition. This multiplication means addition. If you want, let me write the question here so that we can see it clearly. Minus 2, isn't it? Multiply by 2n minus 2 again, multiply by 2n plus 2. Now, this multiplication means what? Plus. Plus. Therefore, let's add the two base and combine it into one. This one and this one that we want to multiply, let's join together. Minus 2, isn't it? Plus, this multiplication means plus n minus this one, these two base that we want to multiply together, this one and this one, we turn it to one base 2, and we now add the raised power and add them together, plus n plus 2, isn't it? Now this one minus 2 plus n, we can change it so that we can remove this minus that show here. We can turn it out like this. This plus n, let it move here, and minus 2 is the same thing, isn't it? This minus, if you didn't see anything beside n, it means that there's an invisible of plus. This plus here plus n, isn't it? Minus this minus 2 plus 2. This minus 2 plus 2. It means that this one cuts out each other. Minus 2 plus 2. You just cut it out, cut it out. It's going to remain what? N. It's going to remain plus n. Therefore, our final answer is this one, because minus 2 plus 2 has cut out each other. It will have only plus n. Therefore, our final answer is what? 2 raised power n minus 2 minus 2n. Where do you see that? A. Our final answer is what? A. This is where I will stop for this part. Thank you for listening. I remain Sunday Bada. Kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel for more video. Bye bye.